if I feel it.
Oh my god.
They be asking if I feel it. All these drugs up in my kidney. Eyes low when you see me. Better stay on my business. Do you hear me? They be asking if I feel it. All these drugs up in my kidney.
So if you want to introduce yourself, since it's the first time being on the podcast, where you're from and all that shit.
ThatBoyTubz. I go by Tubz. Shit, I'm from Logan Square / Humboldt Park, Chicago, Illinois. Shit, I make a lot of music, a lot of cool ass music. I just be vibing, having fun. Part of a group named Gnarly Boys, collective of artists. We raw as hell. Y'all should check us out on Instagram. Whatever y'all want, you feel me? It's just, that's really it, bro. I just be in the room chilling, playing 2K, fucking living life for real. Just.
I'll put your Instagram right here.
For sure.
You said your name was Tubz?
Yeah.
How do you get that name?
Shit, I'm fat. Okay. That's it, bro. Actually, I had a homie. My homie Marco.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to school together. He made music too. He low-key raw as fuck. But we was hooping one day. And he just like started calling me shit. He was like Stuffs, Tubz, like a bunch of shit. And then Tubz just stuck. And like all of high school, like I just been known as Tubz type shit. So that just stuck with me. I just rolled with it.
It was kind of just like a thing because you were big.
Yeah,
back in
for sure.
high school.
I mean, I was actually a lot smaller than I am now, but
like,
for some reason, you know what I'm saying? People still gonna say what they want to say.
Yeah, no,
but,
facts.
But I ain't never been like insecure about my body or nothing like that. So it's like, it is what it is, you feel me? So I was like, fuck it, Tubz gonna stick, it's gonna stick.
You ever think about bodybuilding, bro? I feel like you can get big as shit.
Low-key, I have thought about bodybuilding before, just like trying to lift and shit and like work out, but I don't never got the dedication for that shit.
Yeah.
Like I literally said, bro, I like being at home playing 2K, bro. Like that's how I stay away out of trouble and shit. Like instead of being like on the street, or, like on some dumb shit, I just play 2K. Fuck
yeah. So when did you know that you wanted to be a rapper? Like how did it all start? You know
shit.
What I mean?
So like honestly, I used to be with my cousins and shit. We used to smoke like fucking 3 ounces in a day, like, and just be chilling in the room, or we'd just be smoking and freestyling. And like I'll freestyle against my brother, and my brother always wanted to be a rapper, but that was never like my dream for real, right? And we would battle it out like on some wilding out type shit, just like flame the fuck out each other through rap.
Yeah.
And I started making stories while rapping, like freestyles, and like I just started getting way better with the freestyling shit. And like it was never something I really wanted to do, like ever at all. And like 2 years ago, I was working at Home Depot, and my homie Meek, shout out TK Meek, we was just at work chilling. He was like, you make music? I was like, nah, I be freestyling shit though. And he was just like, hey, shit, come to the studio. And I went kind of unprepared type shit. Like I didn't really have nothing to put down.
Yeah.
But like shit, we got a beat and shit. And then he hopped on a song with me. And that shit was just like fucking fire as hell. I got like 12,000 plays on like the first song type shit. So I was just like, damn, like I could actually do this shit. And then like ever since then, like I fell in love with this shit. Like fell in love with it. Like there's nothing else I could see myself doing in life other than this.
Bro, as a producer and an engineer, I hate when people come up here and like don't have anything written. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like people will freestyle and everything. That's cool and all, but like I feel like you can work so much faster.
But I feel like people don't understand how hard it actually is to freestyle a song.
Yeah.
Like they heard that Juice WRLD did it, and like motherfuckers do that shit. Bro, that shit takes years and years of experience. Like if you could do it, hey, God's gift to you.
Bro,
but
you
like,
need to sit every day reading a fucking vocab.
Oh God, but that shit is like the hardest thing for me, is freestyling a whole song for real. Like I could freestyle for hours, but for it to actually make sense and be consumable to an ear, bro, that's the hardest shit.
Facts. So tell me about your music. Like, what do you want to be known for? Like, what do you speak about?
Shit, I mean, like, I'm really versatile with my music, but the main thing I talk about is like my drug addiction and like having fun for real. And like, I just like find different ways to do it. You feel me? Like, I don't have like a certain genre that I stick to. Like, I'm really like to bounce off the walls and like I don't know how to explain it, but like kind of like I could do some like yeet type shit, and then the next day do some like
love singing.
Yeah, like singing type shit, and then hit some fucking snot or like, you feel me? Like I just be bouncing off the walls for real. Like I like to get lit though, like raging for sure. Like I want people to mosh at my shit. Like I want people to beat the fuck out of each other when I make music.
That's a good feeling, bro.
Oh God, yeah. Like
you're looking down at the people, they're just creating mosh pits all over the place.
Like I don't want to just look down at them either though. I want to jump in that bitch and mosh with their ass, cause. But that's like I went to Summer Smash last year and this year. I actually worked Summer Smash this year. But last year I worked Summer Smash. I mean, I didn't work it. I went to it with my homie, and we went to I think it was Pierre and he was at the Lenny stage, so he was at the smallest stage with like the smallest fan group.
Yeah.
But bro, his shit was like out on the street type shit. Like his crowd was so big, and like the mosh pits there, bro, like that shit was so crazy. And like he pointed at me and my homie Los. Shout out Broke Boy Los, who makes most of my beats and shit. But he was like pointed at us and shit. He kind of like started smiling, like just that feeling of like, damn, like music could really move somebody. Like I want to be the person to move somebody type shit.
It's like another language, to be honest.
No cap.
You got English, Spanish, French, whatever, and then you could speak through somebody. Like you could speak to somebody through music.
Hell yeah.
You know,
bro. Like, oh, and then obviously Lil Uzi too. I actually ended up getting into a fight at Uzi's concert.
Damn. When was that?
It was Summer Smash 2, the same day.
The one that just happened, or
nah, last year's. He was headlining, I think, Sunday, the last day type shit, and I was off shitload of fucking. And my mom watched this, I'm sorry, but I was off like a shitload of pills, like just fucked up type shit. And like we was chilling, and my homie had these girls with him type shit, and fuck, all right. My homie had these girls with him, right? And like this one girl like was arguing with somebody. I don't remember really what happened because I was off of it, but I just remember like her getting muffed in the face type shit. And then I was just like, what the fuck? So I really couldn't get to him because everybody was like pulling each other away type shit.
Right.
And then once this shit started, I had my homie on my shoulders. So then I put him down, and like we started moshing and shit. And out of nowhere, I see like an opening where I see him. Like I see the dude who muffed her in the face. So I just like beelined it to his ass and just stuck him. And then he like fell backwards. And then like after that, bro, everything kind of went black. And I remember being on the floor. Like it wasn't from the fight, but it was from like moshing. Like, I was on the ground, and like I was like kind of like this. And I didn't have my glasses on. I didn't have my wallet, my phone, my homie's phone. Everything was gone. And I was just like, what the fuck? I lost everything, bro.
You ever find it?
Nah, hell nah. I ended up trying to call like lost and found, but they ain't had that shit. If you lose your phone at a concert, bro, that shit dead.
That shit is definitely gone, bro.
Yeah, I was working security this year at Summer Smash. Yeah, and some girls lost their phones, and they were like coming up to me like, did anybody return the phone? I was like, no. That shit gone, bro.
Well, honestly, if I was you, I would have told them like straight up, like, just like you said, bro. If you lose it as a concert, you're never getting it back.
It's done, bro. It's done. You're not getting that shit back. There's so many people jumping. Even if you do get it back, that shit is total.
Yeah, I mean, you could find it using Find My iPhone or whatever, but even then, like, it might be stepped on.
I didn't even find my homies, bro. Actually, I was like fucked up. So like, when my homies found me, I was kind of just like sitting about like the curb, like gone as fuck. And then they found me. I was like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I lost all y'all shit. Like I had my homie's phone, and like, I lost his shit too. That shit just felt bad as hell.
Yeah, no. So being versatile, bro, and living in Chicago, do you think living in Chicago affects the way you rap, sing, or whatever?
I mean, shit, I had a rough upbringing, but that was like my own fault type shit. Like my mom always had my back through whatever I was doing. You feel me? Like she ain't never let me kind of like, you know, fuck up for real until I like started fucking up myself.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like I didn't grow up in a bad household and shit. Like my mom met my stepfather who raised me. Thank you to him. But you know, I ain't have like no super rough upbringing to the point where I did the things that I did. You feel me? And like
they're just kind of like on your own.
Yeah, it was just like stupid ass choices. You feel me? Like trying to be hard as shit, and like that's not really me. You feel me? Like I don't like being that person, but unfortunately I picked those shits, so now I am that person. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't really think like Chicago in general don't have nothing to do with my music other than what I chose to do with Chicago type shit. Like I feel like everything is your own choice in life. Like like there's people who lived on the same block as me who never did anything wrong. You get me? Like my brother, for example, like my stepbrother Joseph. He ain't never done shit wrong, bro. Like dude's a saint type shit, and like he ain't never done nothing at all. Like, and we grew up in the same neighborhood, so it's like it's all on you. It's nothing.
It was just like a lot of bad life choices.
Yeah. So like, I think of it like this. So I have my brother Chris. Shout out to Chris, big baby. He make music also. We had two completely different lives. We grew up from two completely different moms and shit. But he had like a way rougher life than me. But our pain is like still equal. You feel me? Because like if your pain came from the streets and my pain came from drugs, it don't make it a difference. You feel me? Pain is pain.
Yeah.
And how your creative way is how you show that shit. So like, I don't know, like, you know, when he make music, he talk about what he went through shit. And like when I make music, and it's like completely different, but you can still feel that shit if you talking about some real ass shit. You feel me? That's all I think. I don't think your place, like, I don't know, because I don't think the streets had any influence on my life. You get me? Like, that was me. Like, I was like, damn, I kind of want to do that shit, so I just did it.
So what would you say your biggest challenges were when you first started? I mean, maybe even now, like, what do you think your biggest challenges were? Obviously, maybe the drug addictions, but like other things, maybe.
I think my biggest like problem, and like, I don't know, I think it's the fact, like, I don't know if you ever heard of this, it's called imposter syndrome, where you don't know, like, if you fit in with like the big dogs. You feel me? Like, where do I fit in with the Drakes and the fucking Uzis and shit like that? Like, where do I fit in with that group of people? And that's like the hardest part for me, is like realizing that I'm him for real. Like, but luckily I got like a good circle around me. Shout out to the gnarly boys, man. I love y'all. But you know, like,
they've been supporting you since day one.
Not since day one. Like, nobody really been supporting me since day one, other than Meek. Like, nobody really been supporting me since day one. Like, it's kind of just been like an up and down battle, like with myself. Just like, that's why like my first album is gonna be named Tubz versus Miguel. Yeah. Because it's kind of like sometimes I don't know the difference between them. Like, and like, I don't know, like, it's not like I have a multiple personality, but like, it's just, Tubz is an artist, you feel me? That's like the person I built. And Miguel is that dude who's a family man, you feel me? Just like to chill at home with my fam, my girl and shit. And Tubz is still that like crazy party, fucking go stupid, dummy, wanna do drugs type shit.
Off camera, you were saying that you kind of chilled on that, right?
Yeah, definitely have. Actually, I was 8 months sober, and then recently I was chilling with my homie, and they was smoking, and I was just like, you know, kind of just wanted to see how I would feel, because like the original plan was to never stop smoking weed. It was just to stop smoking, like doing all the other shit, like pills and fucking acid, like having through a crazy acid addiction type shit. But the plan was to stop doing that shit, not stop smoking weed. But along the way, like, weed started making me like really paranoid. So I was like, fuck it, I can't do this shit no more either. So then I stopped, you know, smoking. And I just hit the blunt one time just to see how I feel. And I felt okay, you feel me? Like, it ain't nothing really like to it. Like, if I want to like do my creative shit, like that shit helps with it. So I just, you know, smoke with my homies if they got it. But it ain't like I'm smoking a whole blunt with their ass. Like, I'll just take like a hit or two and like just stop it completely.
Just like feel something, right?
Yeah. Like if I'm with my mom or something, like I don't drink if I'm not with my mom, but like I'll take a drink or two with her, you know, just to feel a little something. It's like, it's nothing too crazy, you feel me? It can't take control of me no more like it used to. That's like a spiritual awakening that I had. Like, that shit was like taking control of me, bro. Like, I needed it.
Do you have like a fucking story? You know what I mean? Like one of the worst stories
of like what happened with acid?
Being drunk,
yeah, bro. So I ended up taking 5 tabs of double dosed acid. So it was like taking like 10 tabs of acid, or like 6. I think it might have been like 12 or some shit like that. Just a lot of fucking acid. And like, I was at my house. That's when I had my own apartment. You know, I was chilling by myself. I was just in the room, and I was listening to I don't know if you ever heard it, the Suge remix by Jordan Lucas and Tory Lanez.
Yeah. Did they have beef before?
Yeah.
I think they had beef. Yeah, I was listening to that.
Yeah, and it was they just went crazy. Like, they wouldn't, I don't know, like, it was just kind of like, when I was tripping, it felt like they was just shitting on us, like look what the fuck we could do type shit. And it was just like hard as fuck, and I was like bumping it. But then all of a sudden the song got me stuck in like a loop where I was reliving my life over and over and over again. And then my heart started racing, and I felt like I was dying type shit. Obviously I wasn't dying. You can't overdose on acid, but I tricked myself into thinking I was dead, and like everything went black. And like, it was going through my mind like crazy as hell. Like, it's something I want to tell people. Like, so like, as I was going through that, like before it went black, it was like, what is real? What isn't? What is this? What is that? What is this? What is that? And at the end of the day, none of it really fucking matters. Because once you die, you're done. You feel me? Like, and everybody has that end story. But there's a beginning, a middle, and a fucking end. You feel me? And the way you carry yourself in the middle should be the only thing you care about for real. And don't care. You shouldn't have to care what anybody else thinks. So when anybody listens to my music, I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. Like, it's not for you. It's for me. Like, I don't care.
That's what I be telling my homies sometimes, bro. Like, after we're finished or we're done recording a song, they be like, oh, like, is this shit good? Like, should I release it? Should I just keep it? And I'm like, bro, honestly, just think to yourself, do you really like it? Or is it kind of just like, not really?
For sure, yeah.
Cause like it's pretty much your song. It's your song, bro. So like,
bro, this is your life.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
It's everything you doing right now is for yourself. It's not for anybody else. Like when my mom tell me like, go get a job or something, like, yeah, I should probably go get a job because I need money, but like, that's not me. Like, I can't live no 9 to 5. So everything I'm doing from this point forward is to prepare myself to never ever have to do that again. Like, I don't care what the world thinks of me. You get me? Like, when I blow up, I don't care if everybody think I suck or I'm fat or they don't like me because I look white and I'm a rapper and like whatever the fuck it is. You feel me? Like, I don't care about none of that. Like, all I care about is how I feel when I make my music. Type shit.
That's facts, bro.
But yeah, back to the story. So I was like tripping off the acid and I felt like I died, right? Everything went black. Boom. Like I had like an outer body experience where I could see myself sitting in a chair dead. And I was like stepped out of my body and I was like,
that's low-key fuck to think about, bro.
Yeah, I was like, bro, like you did all this shit. Like you couldn't put the drugs down for 10 minutes, for a month, for a few, you know what I'm saying? Like just for this to be the end goal. Now you'll never walk this earth again. You'll never do this shit again. Like you can never make another song. Like you're done. Like you fucked it all for some drugs, for a little bit of fun. You get me? And it's like, I was like, damn. And I had called my girl previously to that. I was like, babe, I think I'm dying. You need to come. You need to come get me. You need to come get me. And I hear her footsteps and she walk in and she like, as soon as she walk in, bro, it's like my body sucked right back in. And it was like,
back into reality.
Yeah, but I still thought I was dead because I was tripping so fucking bad, right? So she come in and she's with my mom. Like, you know, she called my mom to come get me. All this other shit happened, bro. I thought I was Mike Tyson at one point. Like, I don't know what the fuck was happening. Like, I was punching walls and shit. And, yeah, it was like, we cleaned out the apartment, bro. But, like, I was literally, physically, and emotionally sweeping shit under the rug. Like, I wasn't cleaning my apartment. Like, I wasn't doing shit, bro. Making little ass bit of money. And that shit would go to the studio for like a 2-hour session and then like fucking hella drugs, bro. As much shrooms, acid, pills as I could buy. Like, it didn't matter what it was, you feel me?
As long as it got you fucked up.
As long as it got me high, bro. Like, that's all I cared about. And I was like trapped in my own mind type shit where I felt like I needed that shit. And it was just like, from that point forward, I had kind of stopped. And then I ended up doing it again. I relapsed. And I was at my brother's party. And like, that shit woke me up again. Like, because I felt like everybody was against me. Like, even my gnarly boys, like my crew, like that's my gang type shit. Like, I felt like they were all against me. And like, I realized that I was insecure. Like, and like, I actually cared more than what I thought I did about what people thought of me. And like, I just felt like unsafe type shit around my boys, like my dogs. Like, I felt unsafe, you feel me? And I was just like, what the fuck? I should never feel unsafe around my dogs ever in my life.
I feel like everybody feels like that at one point in their career, bro, and especially in music.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're not like on drugs or whatever, like there's times where you feel like that, or like maybe my homie might be doing some shit behind my back.
Yeah, that's true. But my homies, I promise you, my homies will never do that shit because they all make music too. Like, we all got the same goal, you feel me? It's my boy RD.
You can go ahead and answer it if you want.
Yo.
Nigga.
What's up?
Bro, hey, I just listened to SlumTubz in the whip. Nigga, you almost gave me a fucking aneurysm, bro.
Hey, say hi to the podcast, gang.
What up, bud? Hey, what up, nigga? Hey, we lit.
Boy, lit.
SlumTubz, wait till y'all get a hold of that shit. Promise you.
Oh, God. Hey, supplying that crack for the streets.
Oh, bro. Nigga, hey, enjoy your time, bro. Enjoy your time, bro.
All right, bro. Love you, gang.
Yep, GB shit, you know.
For sure. Gnarly boys till I die.
Who was that?
My boy, boy RD, make music.
I'll shout him out right here too, bro.
Hell yeah,
I'll
it's
go
my
check him
dog
out.
for sure. But yeah, he was actually one of the people that were there when I was having that fucking trip off the ecstasy, and I was just like, well, I felt like, I don't know, like my homies will never do that to me, and I just for some reason felt like for sure they was about to beat my ass, like real life do it to my ass, and there was nothing I could do about it because I was fucked up, and like. And from that point forward, like I stopped again, and then I relapsed again at Summer Smash, bro. And I was just like, Summer Smash was the last one though, because when I talked to my girl on the phone afterwards, and I told her about it, she was like crying and shit, and like telling me how I needed to stop. And I was just like, fuck, bro.
That's how you know she a real one, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
She trying to like kind of change you in a way. You know?
Hell yeah, I need to stop fucking around too. Like, make sure I get that shit straight for sure. And then just like after that, bro, like I stopped, and I went like on an 8-month. No. So I stopped doing pills, acid, shrooms, all that shit. Like I stopped, right? Molly, all that shit. I stopped. I was like, cool, I'm done, right? I was just smoking weed. And I was chilling on the porch with my boy Stalo. Shout out Stalo, another gnarly boy. We was chilling on the porch with him and my brother. And we was freestyling, right? And I was going crazy as fuck. Like I was like spazzing, like to the point where somebody who was in a car, like in front of the house, they had to lower the window, and they were like, bro, that shit was just hard as hell. And I was like, yeah. And then like out of nowhere, I started like tweaking myself out, and I'm paranoid, and my brain just keep going and going, and I start thinking about crazy shit like dying and shit, where I feel like my time is near. And I still kind of feel that way a little bit, but I just need to stop thinking like that, because I don't want to manifest like the wrong shit, you feel me? But like I was feeling like my time was like close as hell, and it was coming quick. And I started telling my homie, like Stalo, I'm like, bro, I feel like I'm gonna die. Like he's like, bro, relax. I'm like, nah, bro. Like I feel like my story gonna end super quick. And he's like, nah, bro, you good. I'm like, bro, no, I'm not good. He's like, bro, what's wrong? I was like, I need to stop smoking weed, bro. Like this shit's not good for me no more. Like it's only good when I need it, but I'm not doing nothing right now. Like I'm literally just smoking weed and not doing shit with my life. Like right now, all this time that I just did this smoking weed, this money I just spent for this eighth or this quad or this ounce, whatever it is, like all this money I just spent, I could have put it into something else. And I started like waking myself up, and he's like, bro, if you gonna quit it cold turkey like that, that's on you, bro. But I don't know if you could do it. I was like, yeah, I could do it, bro. And he gave me some of the best advice that I'm never gonna forget in my entire life, bro. He's like, bro, when you get home, go in the bathroom, take a shower. When you get out, wash your face, bro, and wash it. But don't get out of that bathroom till you come out that bathroom feeling like a brand new person. I literally sat there, right? Have my girl on the phone. I'm just washing my face. I'm just washing my shit. I look at myself and I don't feel different. I can hear my girl, but it sounds faint as fuck in the background, right? She's like, babe. I'm like, what? She's like, I can't hear you. So I start washing my face, right? And she's like, babe. And it starts getting clearer. I'm like, babe, can you hear me? She's like, yeah, I can hear you a little better. So I start washing my face, and I'm washing the fuck out of my shit. I'm like, babe. But she's like, I can't hear you. And I'm fucking washing my shit like going crazy, bro. Washing the shit out of my face. And I'm like, babe, can you hear me? She's like, yeah, I can hear you now. And I fucking like, it felt like a weight just like left my chest. But I was like, whew. I was like, finally, you feel me? And when I walked out that bathroom, I went upstairs and I told my mom, like, my mom high as fuck. Damn. And I'm like, and she's like, you did it again? I was like, nah, I ain't do no pills, no, nothing like that. I just smoked some weed. And she's like, no, but this is how you were acting when you were off the acid. Like all these like spiritual things that I was saying to her before, like how I felt like I was gonna die and shit like that and blah, blah, blah. She's like, you did something else. I was like, no, mom, I'm just high off of weed, but this is gonna be the last time I do this shit. And it was the last time for 8 full fucking months. Like, imagine
smoking, bro. That moment spoke to you,
bro. On God, imagine smoking weed every single day, about an ounce a day, by yourself, bro. Just like smoking every single day to like cold turkey, dropping all that shit for 8 straight months. That has to be one of my greatest accomplishments in life. Like, no cap. Like, fuck graduating high school, fuck graduating middle school, getting good grades, all that shit. Fuck that shit. Stop smoking weed. That was the greatest accomplishment of my life, for real.
Nah, that's good, bro. What'd your mom feel? What's your mom's like? How did she feel about it?
Like when I stopped?
No, like,
or like when I was,
yeah, when you
bro,
when you started, like,
dude, my worst fear in life was to have my mom see me high. Like, not high off of weed, because she's seen that before. Like, my mom's actually like, I gone for a walk and my mom is like, after I got like mad or something like that, I gone for a walk and smoked a blunt or something like that. My mom just came after me when she was drunk before and she hit the blunt. Like, it was funny as hell, but like, she was drunk as fuck. She didn't know what she was doing. But like, it was just, I don't know. My mom knew I been high, but she ain't never knew like I was off pills and like acid and shit like that. Cause before I moved out by myself, I was doing pills in my room, like by myself and just like tweaking and shit. Like after dinner or something, like, you feel me? I'll go to my room, just tweak. But like, my worst fear in life was to have my mom see me off a pill or off acid or some shit, like, and she see me that way. That shit was crazy to me. I was like, fuck. Like, that was like the wake up call. Like, hey, step up your shit, gang. Like, obviously, after your first time quitting, bro, it's for anybody who's trying to like stop doing drugs or like anything. Your first time quitting, bro, you gonna relapse. But just know that God is sending you messages every time you do it again. So take those messages and run with them shits. Yeah. And I don't see nothing wrong with smoking weed. Honestly, like, I feel like smoking weed is, you know, recreational. You can do it whatever you want. It's like drinking. Yeah. Same shit, just as long as you don't abuse it type shit. But
a lot of people get addicted to that shit, bro. Like,
yeah, I was one of them. I said I wasn't gonna get addicted to weed. And I fucking, bro, years later, I'm fucking off that shit. But I don't see nothing wrong with smoking weed. Honestly, once I get my shit together and like I'm in the game and like I'm living my life again, I'm gonna start smoking weed again because I don't have nothing to worry about now.
Now you're all set.
Yeah, I'm cool. You feel me?
Yeah.
But right now, I don't got time for that shit. I don't got time to go out and party and drink and have fun and shit. Ain't no time for fun right now. The fun gonna come after I make this shit.
Speaking about like blowing up or whatever, what do you think is your favorite part about being like a rapper or just an artist in general?
Honestly, performing is gonna be the funnest part, bro. Like I told you earlier, I want to mosh with people. Like, I want to jump in the crowd. Like, obviously not jumping that bitch because I'm fat as hell, but like I'm gonna fuck somebody up. But like, you know, go in the crowd and like mosh with their ass. That shit's gonna be the funnest part.
Have you had any live performances?
Yeah, me and the Gnarly Boys just performed in Vegas in February. I've performed at an open mic with the Launchpad. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
I think I've heard them before, yeah.
Or TOP, I think it is. Yeah, the Launchpad. They're raw as hell. Shout out Astro Stacks. Gang, gang, gang. But
how'd that make you feel? Like how the live performance
performing,
make you feel,
bro, that shit's like no other. I'm actually gonna perform next Wednesday at the open mic.
Oh shit. Where at?
I think it's the Mongoose Bar or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I'll put like the address in the picture.
Yeah, it's at Bedford Park, Illinois.
Y'all go support my boy.
Hell yeah, bro. Pull up. Come watch Ouija Wiser. All of them people, bro, they be lit, bro. We be lit. But bro, performing, that shit is like no other. So my first time performing was at the TOP, the Launchpad open mic. And like at first I was kind of nervous, you feel me? And then once I started rapping, it was kind of just like, man, this shit straight. Like, this shit easy. And then like afterwards, like everybody was like, bro, I did not expect that from you because of the way I look, obviously, right? So like, bro, I did not expect that. Like, you're just this big dude with curly hair. Like, I have my hair long and shit. Like, blah, 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 blah. And like, I didn't expect that. And everybody's passing me their phones for my Instagram and shit. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, who the fuck? Like, who the fuck am I to be like sitting here getting y'all my Instagram to y'all and shit like that? That shit made me feel good as hell. And then we went to Vegas and I was like, just like the same experience over again, but at like a bigger scale because it was more people. And we actually...
You performed in Vegas? Mm-hmm. How was that?
Bro, that shit was lit as fuck. I got to perform with all the gang, all the Gnarly Boys. That shit was cold, bro. We was in that bitch turned up. I feel like we had the best performance of the night for real. Shout out Evil Rari for putting that on too.
I feel like when you go to a different place that's not your hometown, I feel like the performances are better just because...
Yeah, you have something to prove.
I mean, it depends on the community also.
Yeah, that's true.
A better community gives you like a better reaction to
bro. It was lit as hell, bro. Like I literally jumped off the stage and like was walking through the people, like just like performing and rapping while I'm walking through people type shit. It was just cool as hell, bro. Performing is the best part of making music to me, and the process. That's one thing, bro, I learned is to fall in love with the process of this shit.
No, facts.
Fall in love with the process of making music, cause like when you make it, you never gonna have this again. Like, let's say your podcast like blow up into this huge thing, right? And I come back on the show, right? You're not gonna be in this room no more.
Nah, hell no.
So I'm looking around myself and I'm like loving that I'm here right now in this room. Even though it's a small room, it's your room at your parents' house. You feel me? It's like I'm in love with this right now. Cause this is the process. The idea of it. Yeah, this is the process, bro. This is this is what's gonna make us big. You feel me? Like, and then when you blow up or I blow up and we come back to this spot, bro, like it's just gonna feel good as fuck to know we somewhere else.
Definitely, bro.
And to be able to look back and know that we started somewhere else. You feel me?
That I've actually thought of that before. Like, if I were to ever blow up, or when I do blow up, fucking, I'll come back here, check it out, just reminisce on like the things that I've done here. Like, recorded all my homies, some of our other artists, made beats right here,
For
just
sure.
chilling, recording podcasts.
Hell yeah,
Everything, bro.
bro.
Like, it's just gonna be like a great feeling coming back
Bro,
here.
the process is the best part of this whole shit, bro. Bro, being down is the best part of this whole shit, bro. Because when I'm up, I'm never gonna be down again.
Facts.
Like, I'm never gonna know what it was like. Like, once I'm up, I'm gonna come. I don't want to ever forget what it was like to be right here where I'm at now. You get me? Like,
you
being
gotta
at,
be really stupid to go back
yeah.
to where you were, bro. After
I mean,
being-
even if you lose all your money, like, be mentally rich. You feel me? Like,
no, yeah.
make yourself mentally like amazing type shit.
So how long did it take you to grow your audience to what it is now?
Bro, honestly, I don't even have an audience like that right now, for real. Crazy thing is I'm still doing all that now. Like, I fucked up in the beginning, right? I dropped the song way too quick before I built up a catalog, right? So any of my artists who are listening to this shit, y'all want to start getting into it, build up a catalog before you drop your first song, right? Because when you drop your first song and it's good, like mine was, like my song wasn't bad, right? I let you listen to it. It was pretty decent. It was alright. Obviously, my shit's getting way better now, but like it wasn't bad and people were listening. They was tapped in. I got like 12,000 plays on that shit. And like I stopped.
Yeah.
And like I didn't have nothing else to drop, right? Until I had some more money to drop something else. And when I dropped it, bro, it went from 12,000 views to 200. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck did that happen? And I'm just like tweaking out on myself. I'm like, bro, you gotta do something about this. And then I did it again. Well, I dropped late as fuck, and I dropped again where I didn't have shit. I just dropped Addictions last year back in like August, and I haven't dropped since then. So all I've been doing since I dropped Addictions is building up my catalog. Now I got like almost a 45 song catalog
That's fire.
where I'm ready to just start dropping. But I gotta make music videos because everybody want to see it more than they want to hear it.
Facts. I feel like nowadays it's all about like video content.
Bro.
It's not more about it's not even about the pictures anymore. Like,
Bro, it's
people
not.
want to see videos.
They want to see you
or
do
shorts,
it.
yeah.
They want to see you do it. And you know who's a perfect example of that?
Cool.
People are gonna hate on this shit because of who he is, but 6ix9ine, bro.
Nah,
6ix9ine is the perfect example of I'm gonna show you instead of letting you hear it.
I don't like him as a person, bro, but I like his movement. You know,
Bro,
what I
his
mean?
marketing skills is
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
exactly.
I don't even care about what he did, bro. That's not me. That's his life. You feel me? I don't stand for none of that shit. Fuck snitching, all that shit. Whatever it is, who cares, bro? But you gonna fuck with him as what the fuck he's done with his music. Cause bro, you a liar if you say you was not bumping that crazy ass shit that he was saying, bro. That shit was hard as fuck.
I feel like everybody was listening to 6ix9ine back in
Bro,
the day.
that shit
Maybe
was
like
hard as
a year
hell.
and a year and a half ago.
Bro, it was
maybe?
the kid with rainbow hair, bro, like popped up out of nowhere. Like,
Exactly,
what?
exactly.
You had to be crazy if you wasn't listening to that. That shit was hard as fuck to me. And then just like,
At first, I didn't even really like his music, bro. But like,
Yeah.
then he dropped his like little album or whatever, and that's when I like hopped on.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Little trend or whatever he had going on.
that shit was hard, bro. I fucked with it. It was short as hell, but it was hard as fuck too. Like,
I still be listening to it sometimes, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
Mala with Anuel.
bro, that should be hard
That
as
shit's
hell.
crazy, bro.
You Hispanic?
Yeah,
What's your ethnicity?
Mexican.
Yeah, I'm Mexican and Puerto Rican.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah. I know I look white as fuck, right?
That's what I feel like. That's why I like that song, bro, because it's like it has a Spanish artist and it
Yeah.
has his rap.
Hell yeah, that shit was hard.
So from the success that you had so far, how much do you think of it? How much do you think is luck, and how much do you think is hard work? Or
Bro,
like
everything is hard work
dedication?
from right now. Everything that I get from this point forward will probably be luck, like having the right person just hear it and blowing my shit up. But everything that I've done from point one to right here has been all hard as work. Like the hardest work I could put in for this shit. Like, I don't even have money for real to be putting in for the studio, and I still somehow find a way to get enough money to go to the studio and like really put that work in.
Honestly, it's worth to build a little studio at your crib nowadays,
Bro, I know I gotta build a studio at my house, bro. That I actually just picked up an internship with my producer,
Oh shit.
mixed by Eli, bro. Shout out to that man, bro. If y'all want some good ass mixes, bro.
You
That
want to
man
start
is-
producing, engineering?
Yeah, I just picked up an internship so I can learn how to engineer my own shit. And like I just wanna, learn how to do it. Like in case this rap shit don't work out, I gotta pivot.
Nah, yeah.
But to still be in music, you feel me? Like I don't ever want to do nothing that doesn't have to do with music.
Bro, going to school for music, I go to SAE Institute out in Chicago, bro. They teach you about like the different opportunities in music. So like there's video game audio editing.
That's just code.
Yeah, like audio engineering for artists. Or like live performances, you know,
Dude,
like DJ shit like
too.
that. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities that I didn't know existed before I went to the school. So like, I'm kind of glad that I went to the school because now I have multiple choices of like what do I want to do. So like if this engineering shit doesn't work out, or maybe this podcast doesn't work out,
I'm so happy you're like that. I can just
go to something else. You know what I mean?
I'm so happy you're like that, bro. Young as hell too. I'm 23. I sound like talk like I'm old, but I've been through a lot of shit. Like drugs definitely aged me fast. But like the fact that you know that there's so much more than just what you want to do. Like you could do so much more with what you want to do and like still stay in that. You feel me? In that same frame.
Especially in the music industry, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
There's so many jobs in the music industry,
bro. Entertainment in general is crazy.
Exactly, bro. Like for music, you can go to a show and they'll literally pay you like a like Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
Or what's Cole Bennett's Lyric Lemonade or whatever.
Yeah.
I
actually met Cole Bennett, bro. He's so cool.
My homie met him actually.
Bro,
I think my homie's homie knows him personally. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I met him at Summer Smash. I met him at McDonald's All-Star Game also. You know, the McDonald's All-Star Game with all the high school players. I met him there. And bro, I was looking rough. I had like this mullet, bro, and it's like grown the fuck out. It looked disgusting, bro. And I was like, bro, I'm Tubz. Like, one day I'm gonna make a video with you type shit. And he's like, yeah, we had like a little small talk conversation real quick. And I went back to work. And then I met him at Summer Smash. I was still working security. So I was working security for Summer Smash. And I seen him and I was like, yo, Cole. He's like, yo, Tubz, right? And the fact that he remembered my name, bro, that shit was hard as fuck. He's like, good to see you again type shit. And I was like, yeah. And we just like talked it out a little bit. It was cool as fuck, bro. He's cool as hell, but he kind of tall. Yeah. I didn't think he was that tall. He's kind of tall for real. But
I've never seen him in person, but I've heard that he was tall.
Yeah, Cole Bennett kind of he cool as hell, to be honest.
Nah, yeah. No, it's good that you gave him your name when you first met him, because
I know people think that shit's corny. Yeah, but I don't give a fuck. I'm doing that shit. I'm trying to put myself out there.
I mean, that's how you get big, bro. Like you go out there telling who you are.
Hell yeah, and being a fan of Juice, bro, like you're automatically a fan of Cole Bennett.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Bro, Cole Bennett, like the way he did All Girls Are the Same when he had Juice WRLD on the top of the fucking building. Like, I don't know. That edit was so cold to me, bro. And that shit like replays in my head all the time. So Cole Bennett, if you watching this shit, bro, I'm gonna get my fucking video. On God, I'm gonna get that bitch one day, bro. I promise. They gonna play this shit back when I make it, bro. They gonna be like, he said he was gonna get it.
They gonna make this one clip, bro.
Oh God.
He said he was gonna make it. Nah, that's cool, bro. Hopefully you get that shit.
Bro, I'm gonna get that shit.
Nah, you definitely gonna get that shit.
I'll go get that
I don't know
shit.
what I'm talking about. But
I'll go get that shit.
Nah, hell yeah. But what do you do on your free time, bro? So let's say you at home chilling. What
2K.
you doing? 2K.
Oh God, and security. I work security with my brother, Big Baby. Told you all about him. Shout out to him again, bro.
You fuck with working security? Yeah.
Who's that?
You fuck with security? Like
yeah. Working security, hell yeah. I mean, I don't know, but sometimes it's cool as hell because I work at this theater called the Riviera Theater.
Mm-hmm.
And we work front stage, so I literally get to watch the performance like front and center, bro. That shit is lit. But it'd be like a lot of rock, but that shit be lit, bro. They performing is wild. Like these motherfuckers are crowd surf. They got people fucking headbutting each other in mosh pits. Like in rap music, you know, motherfuckers should be bumping into each other and like shit. Bro, and like rock, they just like actually hitting each other. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's cool as hell, bro, to be security and you get to like actually physically fuck people up type shit. Yeah. Especially at like concerts and shit. That shit is lit. Like if I could rough a motherfucker up for fun, that shit lit as hell. Like I can't complain about that shit.
But what's next up with you? Like what's your plans? Like with music?
Music videos.
Music videos for sure.
That's the next plan for sure.
Any new songs coming out?
I got a live dropping soon. Rage. I got a video. We're gonna record a video for that this month. Shit's gonna be lit as fuck, bro. I wish I could talk about it, but I'm not gonna spoil the fucking idea because somebody gonna take that shit from me if I don't do it. That shit gonna be lit as hell.
I know you gave like small tips for our rappers out there. But is there any other tips you want to give them? Just like on the come up, or like
shit, just stay focused, bro. Lock the fuck in and don't think about nothing else around you but what's in front of you. your career is in front of you, bro. If you good, you good. If you ass, bro, make sure you around people that's gonna tell you dog shit though. Cause I've had a couple of songs, bro, where they're dog shit, and my homies will tell me that shit is wrong, and I'll be pissed off when I listen back and that shit is dog shit, bro. Make sure you surround yourself around people who gonna tell you your shit dog shit. Cause if your shit poo poo, bro, you not finna make it nowhere, bro.
Shout out J-Mo, bro, cause he's like
What?
He'd rather like surround himself with people who tell him that his music isn't good.
Yeah, oh God.
Cause he uses that as motivation.
Bro, like, it's not even just as motivation. It's like, what can I improve on? You get me? Like, don't sit here and tell me my shit is raw because you my homie. I'd rather you tell me like, hey, bro, that shit is garbage, bro. So I don't put that shit out and make a fucking fool out of myself. And even if I make a fool out of myself, it don't really matter. But like I want to make good music, you feel me? And like, if this dream is realistic, I want to know that it's realistic. Now I've gotten like the confirmation from like putting my shit in music reviews and performing my shit and getting the crowd's reaction, and for people who don't even give a fuck about me, you feel me? To know that my shit is valid. But before it was kind of just like he say, she say, like, is it good or not? But make sure you surround yourself around the right people, and just worry about like the path, bro, and fall in love with the journey. Don't forget this journey, because when you make it, you're not gonna get it back.
You're gonna look back at it, bro, just like everything else.
Yeah.
Most definitely. All right, bro. Before I wrap it up, do you want to tell them where they can find you? Yeah,
I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, anything you can find me on. iHeartRadio, it don't matter. ThatBoyTubz, ThatBoyTubz. I'm probably gonna change my name to just Tubz because that's a lot to say. But just check me out. Fuck with me on all socials. It's ThatBoyTubz. TikTok, ThatBoyTubz. Everything is ThatBoyTubz. That's who I am. Fuck with me on all that shit. Got a lot of music coming this summer and all of winter, all of fall, all of next year, bro. It's just a rise and shine from right here, from this moment.
Facts. Yeah, bro, I appreciate you being on the podcast. I'm
sure,
gonna put some of his projects right here so I can go check them out, and then I'll leave all the links in the description. This is ThatBoyTubz.
For sure.
Make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Don't follow me on Facebook. My mom on that shit.
Nah, yeah, go follow him, bro, and then I'll see you on the next podcast episode.
When you see me, better stay on my business. Do you hear me? Asking if I feel it. All these drugs up in my kidney. Eyes low when you see me. Better stay on my business. Do you hear me? Don't you ask me no questions about my damn life. Smoke so much weed, it's the high life. I've been balling like